Alright guys, kind of another progress update, so I'll just jump right into this one because it is rather important that I have a second water mythical already. It's been way too long. Nautic, so this is just going to be my real quick review. Whoa, I actually love that animation. Well, not love, of course there's better, but it's pretty nice. Nautic review for him in the beginner's meta. I really like this. Very usable trait at rank 1. Immune to control. So one thing I know about him is that he is a denier. I'll tell you that before I even get to his moves. So being immune to control, which means you can't really deny yourself, although I think he does use blind. So already that gives you a lot of usability. We're kind of in a semi-denier meta. I don't know, it's really weird because we've got Elvira, we've got Uriel, we've got Pierce Monsters, we've got Teddy Bomb. It's kind of hard. No, and we have Georgia Leto. It's hard to say what the meta is, but not denying is now really prevalent. So, great rank 1 trait. Rank 2, you get tough. This is like way better than the umbrella trait. You've got a pretty good chance that no negative status effects hit you. A lot of monsters like Dork and Tall You Light, a lot of monsters had tough from the Metropolitan era. Kind of funny. But yeah, pretty great second trait. And third trait, kind of a throwaway. Satiscaster, Minor Blind. I mean, I guess Minor Blind plus tough is, that actually does add up to the same effects as Bulwark, just because it becomes 50% chance their moves don't hit you. Because, this is 35%, and then this is 15% is how much Minor Blind blinds you. So there's a good chance their status effects don't hit, but that's assuming they don't have Dodge Area or a Megaton Monster. Which, I guarantee you, they'll have Dodge Area and a Megaton Monster. So yeah, you could have seen the two moves right there. Stun and Blind, I was correct. I've already decided to run him as a speed monster. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch it to team speed if it comes to that. I don't really got the food to be feeding him right now, but still. Okay, so let's just start off with his best moves first. Inner Disorder. Deals moderate water damage to all enemies and applies stun twice. I really like that because, me restarting as a beginner where all your deniers don't have a trait True Vision or Precision, or there's no, there's not that Metropolitan talent that gives everyone True Vision. Trying to go for stun once on people with Hardened, almost every time, at least one of those guys, it misses. So to stun twice makes up for it, in my opinion. Now, I will say, the damage doesn't really matter, but it's a nice 30% damage. 3-turn cooldown, that's pretty steep, but I think we can overlook that. It's just an AoE denial after all. 48 stamina, that's the average, so not too bad. Ink Overdose. Deals heavy dark damage. Wow, heavy dark damage as a water monster. That's what you like to see. Applies poison and total blind. So he actually has total blind denial. I didn't think they'd give it to him. So I quite like this. Maybe you run him as a partial attacker. I don't know, because he's got pretty decent damage output. But so heavy dark, poison. Poison is really good. In my opinion, you want every monster on your team to be able to deal a dot, because that's just so useful. You give poison to a magic monster like Shiv, she'll be dead in a few turns unless it's cleansed. So dangerous, you definitely want it. Brain Blast, another heavy attack. Heavy water damage to one enemy, mega stun to one enemy. Requires cooldown. This has less of a cooldown, so 2-turn cooldown, 42 stamina. It's, he's got decent stamina cost. They don't cost too much, but they're pretty high. 2-turn cooldown is quite alright though. You stun them for 2 turns, it only takes 2 turns. That's about what I expect. And And sea pollution. Just an AoE poison just to have another dot on all your enemies. I think that's well worth it. And yeah. Let's see about his relics. I knew he was going to have an essence. So this monster, ideally, he can revive himself. He can heal. He can get stamina with both of these relics. So you're pretty open to opportunities here. Obviously, though, I don't have all the best relics yet. So let me just give him major healing essence and energy mask. But yeah, pretty decent relics. Honestly, not a bad monster for beginners. Let me just feed him to 7 day. Okay. Yeah, that's as far as I could get him. So he's a Metro monster, so his stats aren't too bad. Water. Oh, wait, I got a good idea for his name. Water bedbug. Because, you know, water beds are a thing. So he's a water bedbug. Because he's a tick. So yeah, pretty decent denier. He's got a double stun to all. He's got a mega stun. He's got a dot that he can deal to all. He's got 2 heavy damage moves. And he's got total blind. I'll be honest, I would have preferred blind to all more. Because it's 3 turns. And it takes away more of your, like, accuracy. But that's alright. Pretty good monster if you got him. Obviously, he's not necessary. You won't get to use him all the time. But not the worst. Second big piece of news here, I got the Comet. So, for any of you guys who don't know what this does, this is a pretty great free-to-play talent. After damaging with the skill, if the target's life is below 50%, deals 800 points of earth damage. That's startlingly low. That's not even good for epic monsters, so just ignore that bit. And after damaging with the skill, if target's life is below 25%, applies freeze to target. So that's kind of iffy, just because, like, if they're already below 25%, you're probably killing them, you know? It's really hard to get someone below 25% multiple times. But I think how many uses does it have? That's important. I've never known. Let's see, how many uses does Comet have? It only has 1, so maybe you do an AoE, and it's powerful enough to one of the people, it gets their life below 50. So that's really the only way that it'll work very well. It's pretty hard to pull off, but not impossible. So here I'll go Torvax. Nautic, I'm already using him in war. And, ooh, I really want to go Phase Rug Pro on this one, but I have to play it safe. Yeah, let's go. So 1 denial to all. Euros Arrow for Ignite, then Sunburn. And this is why I say you always want to make sure every one of your monsters has a dot, because Mega Stunning him wouldn't have really helped right there, because I can just 2-turn deny him right here. Although, if I did stun him, he would have been 3-turn denied. But look, you can throw on another dot, and it just gets more and more powerful. And now, this team right here, which doesn't even look like it'd rely on dots, has powerful dots on its side. So that's always a plus in my book. And Nautic opens a very specific door, which is one of the only rank up survival dungeons I couldn't already do. The Metropolitan. The first official rank up survival dungeon ever added. And I know there was the Titan dungeon for cells for my mind is blanking. It's gonna hit me for Ludum during the Corrupted era, but that's not a rank up survival dungeon. That was the Titan dungeon, you know? So now I can do this one. So I'll get the tough trait for Nautic, which is pretty good. It'll take a while, but I'll get the dodge area trait for Grakshak, which is amazing. Status caster healing is pretty nice. So yeah, and Emerald Nathura, her trait isn't anything crazy, but I really like life regen. Now, while I will tell you right now that, like, the further you get along, life regen as a status caster is actually a bad thing. Because of they used to be very popular, but she'll still get used, like, probably for a while. Poseidonia can cleanse, then reverse healing. And whenever I saw someone with the status caster healing, I knew I was like, it was about to be too easy. Because I just give them reverse healing, and then I attack them, and they're dead, like, quickly. So, I don't know if I can say it's a detriment or a good thing, because it's kind of a good thing in a rank up survival dungeon, because boom. You go into the next node, and then you have that status caster, you're healed, you're good. But, you know, reverse healing is pretty popular. And I'm telling you, watch, I'm calling it. Within the next season, we're gonna get the next meta, like, reverse healing monster. And I haven't seen the leaks, I'm not saying this because I know, but they like releasing good gimmicks to make more money, and reverse healing, I don't know. Reverse healing, I thought they would have done it already, because Bio Wormbot is trash. I think he does have reverse healing, actually. Or is it just nanovirus? I don't know. But I feel like they are not going to miss out on the opportunity to make enough more money off another reverse healing monster. And it's because healing was so popular with people like her that reverse healing really became meta with, like, Poseidonia. That's really it off the top of my head. But you also had monsters like Aloe Death who were usable. Because, you know, Fruit Taster was powerful. It was a really funky time in the Metro era. I'm just having, like, some Metro era nostalgia while doing this. So, boom. Grack she's cool. She might not be meta enough. Like, tell me what you would have thought if she had, like, anticipation as a trait. Where would that be? Where would that leave her on the rankings? You drop that in the comments down below. Honestly, I mean, I don't know if she was really usable in war, but that's just because the Metro era, it was kind of bland. Like, yeah, whatever you could do, like, whatever your gimmick was, you did it very well. But that was it, and the talents were, like, meh, I don't know. So, I feel like she never really got her opportunity to shine. But she's a fantastic monster. Although my mistake when I had her leveled up at rank 3 and everything on my last account was that I gave her weak strength runes. So, like, when she was a couple eras out of date, she could not pack a punch anymore. That was sad. No. Oh, I have a literal healing monster and I wasn't fast enough. Alright, so sunburn to all. A little bit of earth damage. Alright, let's see. Can I pull this off? I think so. I'll give them all poison. Oh, actually, he just drained my stamina, so forget about that. Debuff is a lie. You cleansed away your dot. Alright, I think I can definitely beat this. Swipe you. You'll... Wow, of course you got your finisher. What did it do? Was it just, like, heavy damage? Oh, he had damage boost and double damage, so I guess it was just buffing attack. So yeah, that's the Metro era rank up survival dungeon. I really need to be getting more food. That's really being the death of me right now. So, my light dungeon, my light temple is about to be done soon, and once it is, Cherub Cupid becomes even more powerful. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, you know, to support the video. It helps me in this brutal algorithm world I live in. Leave a comment and I will respond. I always love to hear you guys' thoughts, opinions, anything. And subscribe to join the Crab Army. We have hit 92 subscribers. That's just amazing. You guys are insane. And, you know, we're on the road to 100 subscribers. We're not that far. So subscribe before 100, you know? That's a pretty big flex. But that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and yeah, I'll just finish this match, and that'll be it. You see what I mean? Dots are so powerful. Look, I keep facing nature monsters, and I just wipe the floor with them with Cherub. freeze. Oh, but you're immune to freeze. Stun, you're not immune to stun. Give you some burn, you're immune to... It's funny, he was immune to everything I had. I'll cleanse that away. Oh, that's annoying. 2 more dots should make up. But I miss. You see what I mean? Even hardened, things always miss. Oh, wow. Bane and Curse, you are dead, my friend. Yep. Okay, so... Let's see what kind of chest. What level? Nice. Okay, have a good day. That's about it. Your favorite Omni-Crab?